data and identity are really so closely tied that you don't have an AI strategy without a data and identity strategy. And so if you're a marketer and you want to do more with less as we head into, potentially turbulent times with the economy, and you want to get greater dividends out of your paid media investment, or you want to drive more personalized experience on your own media, what you're going to need to do is have a greater understanding of that consumer as you take those models and port it into downstream ad platforms, whether DSPs or SSPs or large streamers, or you make it available in something like a CDP.
So everything starts with building an identity graph, and eventually what that allows the publisher to do is to monetize that identity graph in various ways, one of which is the use of alternative identifiers, but of course data collaboration also plays a huge role there. So identity, it's the core, it's the bread and butter.
I think what we're talking about right now is almost like curation 2.0, which is bringing more of the capabilities that historically sat with the DSP into the hands of the SSP. So that is supply side targeting, or what we call data-driven curation. It is also advancements in things like in CTV, which is allowing people to target based off of content signals. So all of these things are versions of curation. I think that what you'll start to see is more and more data being pulled into the SSPs to actually help inform what is the right supply to be sent to the DSP.
What it's really about is moving away from lists and moving towards logic. We're now looking beyond just static site lists, and using our contextual engine, we're able to really drill down to the page level when it comes to understanding what is that context that is to be curated against.
3 years ago, we saw how things were really starting to shift in the industry. And so for us, we realized that your traditional structure in terms of teams and expertise needed to be reconfigured. So one thing, and just from like a structural operation perspective, is we brought people together into one team to focus on all forms of video. And so there were no longer these silos of, how linear works, how streaming works, how online video works. The team is comprised of experts that know all of those things.
We've been encouraging marketers to tie into first-party data and to really utilize that data and to work with trusted sources and deterministic sources in order to overcome a lot of the challenges around signal loss, with cookies in particular. That's one way that we're working with them. The other way is also clean rooms. Clean rooms really enable the opportunity to collaborate in a privacy-safe way and connect into those more deterministic sources in order to deliver the results that our advertisers are looking for.
I do think that the more tangible shift right now is really in advertisers and the whole industry demanding and changing the way that they define ROI. It's going to be a much more tangible outcome that they're looking for. It's going to be less brand awareness, and it's going to be more who actually saw it, what action did they take, and how can I create a story around that user and how they got there and why they made that decision, so that we can make better optimization and building media plan decisions in the future.
We are investing in a creator network, and so that will be a significant pillar of how we look at what sort of programming should go where, how we assess sentiment across that ecosystem, and then really deliver something compelling for brands with a unified view and really focus on outcome measurement. I think that that's a really key piece to what we're focused on. So looking at how do you actually measure the performance after you've been able to kind of supercharge these campaigns across the ecosystem.
Everyone knows that the media ecosystem has outcome-based measurement as table stakes for what clients are looking for. And we've introduced that at Ampersand across nearly everything that we do. Experian being strong, not just with working with us on the audience side, but also on the outcome and measurement side, with an identity, strength and identity in the middle, gives us all the tools that we would need to be able to offer advertisers up and down the funnel the type of measurement and the type of attribution they're looking for.